My name is Jess Roberts, and I'm in the English department.
What kind of classes are offered in the English department here at Albion College?
We have a pretty big department. It's the biggest department on campus, so we have a range of courses. We have, at the 100 level, 101 classes, for the English composition courses, and also an introduction to the study of literature. Then at the 200 level, you have what are our sort of 5 core survey classes: Brit Lit 1 and 2, American Lit 1 and 2, Greek and Roman literature, and then you have a sort of array of other courses that are intended to appeal to majors and non-majors alike. So you have things like African American literature and women in literature. There's a course about masculinities. There's a course on gay and lesbian literature. There's a course that I get to offer next semester on children's literature, and then we have an array of 300 level courses. And given the fact that there are so many people in the department, we can have a range of different specialties. So, for instance, I have the opportunity right now to teach the literature of the American Civil War. In the past, I've had the opportunity to teach the American novel. Judith Lockyer teaches the problem of race in American literature, but then we also have women writers of the Renaissance, and we have a course right now that's being taught called Great Lakes Writers. We also have courses in sort of 300 level courses in Shakespeare and medieval drama, etc., etc. And the opportunity to take a 400 level class, which is itself exciting. So,
Very well. How long have you been at Albion?
I've been at Albion now for 3.5 years. This will be the end of this year will be the end of my 4th year.
Okay. And what sort of special or unique stories do you have that you could share?
Unique stories about Albion. I think that one of the things that I find particularly vibrant about being here is the opportunity to be able to do lots of different things and to discover what is provided by this place. And I think the real thing that makes Albion unique is the place where we are, that we're on the forks of the Kalamazoo River, that we are sort of in a particular and particularly rich geographical location, and that one of the exciting things that can happen here is that you begin to look around and you begin to discover things about where you are and what the possibilities of this place are. So a story that I know of that isn't my own story, but is the story of someone I care a lot about, is that he recently taught a book in a 300 level literature course called Paddle to the Sea, which is written by Holling Clancy Holling. And, Paddle to the Sea is a children's book that I was also thinking about teaching in my children's literature course, and it won the Caldecott, which of course we all know from like Make Way for Ducklings, and more recently, I don't know, whatever won it more recently. And when he taught it, he started paying attention to where Holling had been in his life, which led him to the discovery that we had a number of his papers at Albion, that he'd actually been an Albion student, that he was actually buried north of Jackson. And so all of a sudden you begin to find out the way that people whose words you've read and whose sort of literature has inspired you have these interesting connections to this place where you are now in this moment. And so I thought that was a sort of exciting and Albion-specific story that has as much to do with this place as it does with the kind of opportunities I think that both professors and students alike have for exploration and discovery.
Great. Thank you.